This is the story of a boy who went through pain, doubt, and rejection. But he didn't give up. He kept going, step by step, no matter how hard the world hit him. And in the end, he became one of the most successful people in the world. Don't miss this story, because somewhere in this calm voice, there's a lesson for you. It may help ease your heart and wake up your dreams again. So sit back, breathe slowly, and promise yourself you won't leave until the end. Let's begin. There was once a little boy born in a small town. His home was simple. His family was poor. He wasn't treated special. He wasn't the smartest. He wasn't even that popular in school. But he had a spark, a little fire inside him, something he couldn't explain. His father was strict, sometimes unkind. He moved a lot, from school to school, city to city. He didn't have many friends. And reading was hard for him. Words danced on the page. He had dyslexia, a condition where reading becomes confusing. So when others read their lessons, he sat quietly, pretending. When others raised their hands, he lowered his head. He was embarrassed, but deep down, he kept saying to himself, "I'll prove them wrong, one day." As a teenager, he had no fancy clothes, no big hopes. No one in his family had ever done something great. But he had one strange dream. He wanted to act, not for fame, not for money, but because when he watched movies, he felt alive. He loved how actors became strong, powerful, loved. And he wished, just once, to feel that too. One day, he performed in a school play. He played a small role, just a side character. But when the crowd clapped, he felt something magical. It was the first time he felt seen. He didn't know how or when, but he decided, this is what I want to do. He left home early, packed a small bag, took a bus with barely any money, just hope and heart. He reached a big city. He didn't know anyone. He slept on floors, ate cheap meals, worked odd jobs, cleaning, delivering, even fixing things. But between every job, he looked for auditions. He stood in long lines, waited in the cold, and most of the time, he heard one word, no. You're too short. You don't have the right look. You can't even read the lines properly. Rejection after rejection. People laughed. Some told him to go back home. But he kept saying to himself, I don't need him to believe in me. I believe in me. One day, he got a tiny role in a film. It was short, just a few seconds. But he gave it everything. He smiled, cried, shouted, all in one scene. And someone noticed, a director, who said, this kid, he has something. He gave him another role, a bigger one, and this time, the audience loved him. Suddenly, more roles came. Movies, characters, posters. His name started to appear in newspapers. But even with fame, he never forgot the struggle. He still practiced more than others, worked harder than the rest, did his own stunts, jumped, fell, broke bones, because he believed, if you want to be great, give more than what's expected. His most famous roles came later. He played action heroes, characters full of bravery and energy. But the truth was, he was still the same boy. The boy who had no money. The boy who couldn't read. The boy who was told, you can't. But he did. He became one of the biggest stars in the world. A name known across the planet. A man who still does his own stunts, even at an age when others retire. He flies planes, climbs buildings, drives at crazy speeds. Because inside, he still carries that fire, that restless heart. So, who was this boy? Who had nothing, and turned it into everything? Who was mocked, doubted, and left behind, but still rose to the top? His name is Tom Cruise. Yes, the legend behind Top Gun, Mission Impossible, and so much more. But the real mission wasn't in movies. It was in life, and he completed it, with courage, pain, and belief. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need money, support, or even talent at first. You just need belief, hard work, and the heart to keep going when nobody claps. Your story is not written yet. So don't stop now. If this story touched your heart, send it to someone who needs hope today. Comment your favorite idol below, and like and subscribe for more stories that relax your mind and lift your soul.